Hi, I am drawn to do a reading. I've just finished a healing with a client across the world, and there's definitely been a huge shift. So I thought I would tap in now and do a reading for you here. And we have here this card of equilibrium in this deck, the Temperance card, the balance, the healing. So there's something here that has just happened in regards to healing, which has created you to be more in balance. And we have here the other card that's fallen out of the Two of Wands. So there's movement here for you. There is moving. Moving is either on your mind or movement. This could be home, this could be career, this could be relationships, it could be anything. But there is a definite feeling of wanting to move forward. And the divine is telling me that you have everything you need right now in order to take your next step. There's nothing else that you need, nothing else that will assist you in making that decision. You already know what you want, and you are asked to dig deep and to trust it. We have here another 3 cards have fallen out. Yeah, they're telling you to, I can't show this for too long, let me just cover that up. They're telling you, there's nakedness on the card, you see, you're not allowed it. They're telling you to follow your dreams. There is a big thing here about you following your dreams, testing the waters. There's something here about letting go, you know, brand new beginnings. There's something here about moving towards abundance as well, oh my word. And we have the card of the Fool here. So again, this is brand new beginnings, new starts, taking a risk, and we've got here the number 11 that comes with it, which is the gateway, so stepping through into higher gateway. And we have here also the 7 of Shields. So there's 7 of Pentacles here. They're telling me, number 1, you're thoroughly protected. You have a lot of encouragement on the other side. You have a lot of protection, and you have a lot of force here behind you that is helping you move forward. And they're showing me here that you have created your next phase. You are the next step. If you take the risks that you need to take to move into your heart-centered space, your passions, your wants, your wishes, your dreams, you are thoroughly supported, and you will get what you deserve. And there are offers coming in from outside. Let's just place that deck down now. Let's take one of these Lenormand cards and see what's coming in. Now we have here also the card of the Child. There's something here that you're dealing with, either in regards to your own children or to do with inner child. Let's see what this is. It will be different for many of you because this is a collective reading. But there's something here to do with either your own children, to do with work that are going into a new environment and a new community, and being taken care of and being accepted and being looked after. Look at this. We've got here the card of the Child, and we also have here this child, and it looks like being accepted into a new community. So there's either a deep inner child healing, so that may be an issue or trauma that you've had since you were a child, since you were very young, that is now complete, which is now healed and almost being absorbed by yourself, being integrated, that shadow issue being integrated, that has happened. Or you could even be dealing with your child going out into the world, being accepted by a new community, and there is this message of safety, of love. It feels really, really good. Let's have a little look into, let's go for some tea leaves. So the deck on this is so large that it's really hard to hold, but let's do this. So I'm just going to pick some cards out of here, and then we'll shuffle with the smaller deck. Let's put those aside. Here we go. What tea leaves have we got? We've got the card of February has just jumped out, so February will be significant for you for some reason. Why is February significant? Why is February significant? Okay, so we have February, and we have here, yeah, February is very significant. Something's going to occur in February according to what we've already spoken about, and maybe to do with moving, new beginnings, changes being made. But February is big, and we have here about focusing on your intuition in order to make those beneficial changes. And I've got this big feeling around you of loyalty, and there's something here to do with dogs. There's something here to do with, it says here, dog barking. So this may be advice from a loyal friend, advice from someone that is loyal to you and has your best interests at heart. And we have here a wishbone. A wish is granted. How absolutely beautiful is that? Let's put them aside because I feel like we're going to come back to those. Now let's have a little further tap into here, because I'm just looking now, focusing on your wishes and dreams. That's what Spirit is pulling me towards. And they're saying here, a burst of insight prepares you for sudden transformative kind of clarity. So it's like they're showing me here, you have either recently received like this had a conversation with a friend, or had this burst of intuitive clarity to show you what your next step is. It might feel scary, it might feel like you're going against the grain, it might feel risky, and if it is, that is the path to take, they're showing me. So that's really exciting. And they're saying to me, it's time you made a move. It's time you set foot into new territory. Okay, what else does this beautiful collective need to hear? Okay, we have this. Oh, sharpen your sword. Get ready, they're saying to me. Get ready for, and this is not for a fight. We've got here this King of Swords. They're showing me that you've been through a huge amount of stuff. You have integrity, they're saying to me, but you have garnered a huge amount of knowledge, of wisdom and discernment. There's a huge amount of discernment that you have created, and they're showing me here that it is leading you into abundance. They're saying to me, the cat that's got the cream. They're showing me that you can have everything. I feel like you've come from an energy of let's just see what these two cards are also revealing. Yeah, you've come from an energy of I'm hearing here things being destroyed. You come from an energy of calamity, of chaos, of the rug being pulled out from under you. It feels to me like, you know, you may have gone through recent split, you may have something that may have happened very suddenly to kind of unsettle you, but it's only pulled away the things that have I keep hearing the word destroyed you. Something big has happened in order to, maybe on the darker side of things, that you have tried to be destroyed. Someone has either tried to destroy you, tried to destroy your integrity, tried to destroy you. And this isn't just, I don't ever focus really, it's hard when something's just happened to you or someone's just done something to you, because you focus on the person that's done it. But look beyond the person that's done it. They're asking you to look at higher perspective, the higher lessons. Look at why these things have happened. And often these darker energies are working through people that are either weak and can't fight them off, but they're using them as a vessel to get to you because you have a bigger purpose. So there's something here where it's like, look at the lessons, look at why things have happened, because where should you be? Where should you be going? Things have held you back. People have held you back, or you've allowed these things to hold you back. And don't worry about it. It's like, I don't want you to focus on that, but it's like you've been held back in the past, and now you are moving forward into future, into true love, into true connection, into making good choices. And they're saying here, I've got this feeling like they want me to pick up the tea leaves again, but the other pile. Let's say let that go. You've said the message you need to say. Oh yeah, okay. So we've got a few more tea leaves flying out here. Let's see what these have to say. There's loads of them. Right, okay. Yeah, we've got the pail sitting right at the bottom here, which is time to get out of a situation. So you are coming out of a situation that you need to. So the first card that came out here, I won't be able to pick these up in order because there's loads of them that have come out. But we've got the torch here, and we've got this here. this card here that came out earlier, which is the solar flare, which was a card about a burst of insight. It gives you clarity to move forward onto your next path. And we have here the torch, which is about spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness and understanding. So these kind of epiphanies, you might have aha moments, epiphanies. Take note of them. They are no mistake at all. There are now the card of this fall apart. So it may be that you've split up with a partner. It may be because there's it feels like a loving relationship. Something has, it may be family, but there was a definite connection here that has come apart. And the card of the man, dealings or relationship with a man. So on whatever level that sits for you, there's been a split. And they're saying to me here that a wish has been granted because of that split. So you either made a decision to leave. It may feel like it was forced upon you. It may feel like you had no choice in this, but you did. You've made a decision to move on from a connection that was holding you back, which is now giving you more discernment, and it's actually shifting you into an opportunity, a windfall. Let's see the other cards that flew out here. We have here, there may be kind of temporary issues. There may be family sorrow going on around you. There may be involvement in regards to solicitors, paperwork that you have to deal with, that kind of a thing. It feels like it's a temporary issue though. It doesn't feel like it goes on and on. It's something that just needs to be dealt with. There may be something there to do with paperwork as well. But they're showing me here, on top of that, that getting through that issue, getting through the temporary problems, getting through the sorrows regarding family, and getting through paperwork and things that need to be done, it's like law stuff, legal things, that from that comes good luck, because I've got a horseshoe here and I've also got a key. Successful outcomes to your problems. So it's like this tough stuff that you've had to go through, the splits, the destruction, all of that leads to absolute clarity and absolute ability to move forward. Let me see if there's anything else. Oh yes, there is, from the tarot to give you the message that you need. And they're showing me here, now it's time to focus on your work. Now it's time to focus on your reason for being here, your purpose. It's like, look at that, focus on that, because it's time to move forward. And I feel like the relationships or issues that have gone on around you with people have held you back from doing the big stuff. And I've also got the Justice card here, and that's sitting right on top of this card. Look at that, look at that. She's holding here the two bowls in her hand. It's like the emotional balance, emotional healing leads to real justice, karmic justice, justice in your life. It's like, I'm going to get perfect balance here. And then we have here, this is uncanny, the card that's the second card that came out of your deck, which is the Justice sitting on top of the Temperance. And then this, we have the Two of Wands in one deck, and the Three of Wands has just come out sitting on top of that. So it shows me here that this movement out of this old situation is not only is taking you from thinking about moving into actual moving. And they're saying to me here again, February is really important. Oh wow. And we've got here the Ten of Wands here. Now the Ten of Wands in this deck, the Ten of Wands can denote having too much on your shoulders, stress causing you physical problems. But in this deck, for me, we have here this Ten of Wands is this the time is over. That stress, that overwork, that being overburdened, people putting too much on you, people draining your energy. You are moving into everything coming in for you. It's like there's a real true abundance here. It's absolutely beautiful. Now I'm going to be picking up, I've had that deck. Let's go for this one now. We're going into a different Lenormand deck. 3 cards flew out all at once, all together. So they are very, very significant. Let's see what's going on for you here. And they're saying to me that you've been through real trickery, real people being tricky and holding you back, holding you down. And this one, it's like the dice have been thrown. There is something here about luck is now on your side because you have come away from that. And it's not easy, a thing that you've come away from, a connection. For some of you, it may be a twin flame connection. It may be a real karmic connection that you still has you guessing sometimes. They're saying you were right to come away from it. And we have here, I've got this thing about no one can pull the wool over your eyes. They're saying to me here about you seeing through illusion, things becoming clear. Yeah, let me see what card this is. And they're saying to me as well about you moving home. They're saying to me here about a home movement. There is a movement. There is a definite moving home, journeying, travelling. This is absolutely beautiful. And they're telling me to go for the Kipperish deck, but I want some more tea leaves, and they're telling me to put the two piles together and then split them again. So bear with me 1 second, because there's cards in here that are in both piles that need to be and the message needs to be got out. So bear with me, and we're going to take those out the middle. So they're telling me to look at the top of this. July is also very, very significant, so we're going to place that over there. It feels absolutely beautiful. So July is very significant, and we're in July now, so it may be that you're planning these things of movement and travel now, that you're getting these bright ideas. And maybe you're taking a vacation, because we've got here the hammocks. You may be planning a vacation, but it's like you need a rest, a getaway. They flew out. That flew into my arms, so that's interesting. What flew into my arms, and we have this, and we've got two flown out on the floor, so they're significant too. So let's see what's going on here. I'm just going to get these two that have fallen out on the floor, and then yeah, that's nuts. So this was on the base, and I knew it was something to do with the floor. So we've got here forces working against you. We have here, which we've already spoken about, the bat. Take care, it says. Enemies are working against you. And we have here dark man, dealings or relationship with a man with dark hair or complexion. So there is something here that is very significant in regards to, and I've literally, all of the other cards that I've looked at are placed upright, and these are placed, I've placed down, and I did it with very definite things, which shows me that is over. This feels to me that you are meant for a huge purpose. You know, your purpose here is massive, so don't discount it. And it shows to me here that there have been dark forces working against you through a man, either with dark skin, dark hair, but it says here dark man, or through a masculine that is very dark in energy. So yeah, look at it. Forces working against you, the axe, the bat, take care, enemies working against you, and the dark man. So bear in mind that these energies that are behind this person, it's not the actual person doing it, they're just too weak in order to fight it. So that for me is over. I've placed it down, and we have this card that is separate from them, which says, and we've got a hand in need of help, assistance and guidance. So it may be that you need a little bit of help in shifting that energy out. It may be that you need a healing. Now, I work really deeply. I work with all sorts of things. I work with stuff going on in this life, traumas, past life. I work with stuff going on ancestry and family. It may be that's showing me as well. You may have felt like I felt like I've healed, but there's always layers to healing. So it feels to me here we're getting to the seed of an issue, and it's always fascinating to me. You know, I've done this reading following a healing, and there's something here about getting to the seed of an issue. So maybe you need assistance. If you do, and I also deal with removing black magic curses, things that have been going on for lifetimes. So if you need that kind of assistance, then please go to AUM School, which is AUMschool.com, and you can book a soul alchemy session there. And they're telling me now to move forward into the Kipperish deck, just to go a little bit further. And I picked up the tarot cards again, and there's one card there what we need to be focusing on. So we have here the Four of Pentacles. Now the Four of Pentacles is about money. It's about many things. Let's see what this is about. But generally it's about either holding on too tightly to something or keeping something to yourself. Let's see what's happening here. What is this Four of Pentacles about? What is the Four of Pentacles about? Yeah, there's definitely something here about money, about poverty consciousness. Fabulous. I feel like you've got assistance coming in with this. I feel like you've got assistance coming in with someone coming in to help you. Someone coming in to help you in regards to money, getting out of poverty consciousness. abundance. It literally feels to me here like this is about money. What other information can you give me, please? They're telling me to go for. Interesting. They've got here the card of the thief. So I can see here there's something here, and they're just starting to talk about past life stuff and all sorts of things. I feel something very, very karmic here. Something you've been through in regards to a relationship. Something you have been through has either stripped you of your finances, has stripped you of and this can be going into past lives as well. It doesn't have to be a relationship now. It can be like going into past lives, and you've had to deal with poverty consciousness is affecting you in today's, and they're showing me you're moving on from that. We've got this card of freedom. It says 10 miles. There's something here to do with 10, completion. We had that here with the 10 of wands as well, and that's something to do with abundance. So 10, it might be October, but there's something here to do with 10. And we have here there's something very karmic in regards to that. They're asking me to go back into the tarot. Can I have a little bit more information about this, please? Yep. Perfect. Wow, that's incredible. Wow. Okay, so we have here, yeah, they're showing me old past wounds, and we've got the fours again. 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. We've got here old past wounds that you're recovering from, or need to recover from. But it's like you're either in a period of rest at the moment because there is something that just needs clearing. There's a feeling of feeling wounded, or feeling stuck, or feeling like you can't move forward. And they're saying to me, because we have here the 7 of Pentacles, I'm going to be pulling Kipperish cards on top of all these as well. But they're showing me here about the 7 of Pentacles, and this is about, it feels long-standing, so it feels like it's been taking a very long time to happen, or it's been happening over many lives. It feels very, very karmic to me, and it feels like you have been stolen from. That's how it feels. It feels like something to do with a past life, something very karmic. There's something that's been stolen that's coming back to you. You are getting your just desserts. There's something here, because just desserts, they're telling me, is normally used in a more of a negative connotation, but someone is getting their just desserts, and someone is getting their rewards. It's like rewards are coming back in. And I've got here the card of the world, stripping away that's something that's been holding you back, people that have been holding you back, darkness that's been holding you back. I swear that card just came out a moment ago. Maybe it was on the bottom of the deck and I saw it, but it's like there has been a long-standing thing going on, either an obsession that you've had with someone else, or someone else having an obsession with you. And I feel like it's because you were meant for great things. You're this earth angel, and you're starting to see things more clearly, starting to see things at a deeper level of those people that you've either had obsessions or have had an obsession with you. They now no longer have access to you. They are blocked. And it shows me that this was to do with love. So this was to do with either you giving your love in a misplaced relationship, or to a misplaced person. And that access is, they no longer have access to you at a deeper level on the astral plane, at a soul level. It's now blocked. And they're showing me here that you have all the love that you deserve from the right people coming back to you now, and that person from your past is now blocked, and they can no longer get to you. You are rising, you are accelerating. This is so exciting. Is there any other messages here for this collective? It's absolutely beautiful. And we have here, yeah, wow, we've got here the Chariot, and this person, you are holding on to the light. You're holding on to the light, not the dark anymore. You are moving forward. You know what you're doing. You know what's light and dark. You are moving forward, and you are taking the bull by the horns. You're taking your life in your hands, and it's like you are fighting through any darkness that is coming your way. It can no longer exist. And we have here, you're in a moment of pause. I want to go further with this at the moment, because you've got the card of the Hanged Man, and it's sitting over this pain. So for some of you, it's like you want to get into that next phase. So for those of you that are hearing, book yourself in a session with me to clear that out, so that you can get what you deserve. Some of you may still be in this obsessive thinking about someone or the past. or going through legal battles, or having to go through something, so you still feel a little held back. But you're not held back. They're saying to me, it's like you are being suspended in a space so that everything can sort itself out. It's like you're in the space between old pain and new beginnings. Old pain and new beginnings. Yeah, you're going through change. You're going through massive change. You're going through, they're saying to me, you're coming away from being subservient. You're coming away from being the over-carer. You're coming away from being the carer. You've left that behind of having to be subservient, worrying about everyone else before you. And you are literally becoming your sassy self. You literally are feeling your beauty, your power. You know who you are. And none of that is going to hold you back anymore. It feels absolutely beautiful. Oh, we've got quite a lot of these cards flying out here. So let's take these in order. We have here, this card's very specific in the centre, which we'll reveal in a minute. And one card at the end, which we'll reveal. I don't know what that is. Oh, I love that. So you are coming away from being manipulated. You have been manipulated, and I feel like this goes back to childhood. There is manipulation here. When you're very young, we have here literally you being trapped, controlled, and there's this energy of destruction. There's this energy of chaos that was around you, literally taking you off your feet. You were unable to anchor in what you are truly here for. And we have here, this was a card that was upside down, and we have here pathway. You are going towards stardom. You are going towards being seen. You are going towards shining and being truly who you are. And they're showing me here also a message coming in for you. They're showing me here that whoever has been manipulating you, whatever dark forces, whatever those people that were masquerading as this darker energy that they were working through, they were showing me here that they have either received messages in the past from you, a letter perhaps, and which has caused them concern, because that energy has realised it can no longer have its hold over you. There's attachments, basically. It may also be that there are papers coming in, divorce papers, because I'm seeing here this legal stuff coming around, and they're showing me here that the other person is realizing what they've lost. They're realizing that maybe how they've been used, as in regards to darkness working through them, and they're realizing that it may be that, because I'm getting the card here of lust, it may be that they cheated. It may be that they are realizing that how they truly feel about you. Now I'm being asked, let's get this deck to just uncover a little bit more. What is it about this situation? I want to just go a little bit deeper. Let's see. We have loads of cards flying out. So we have the Ace of Shields here. What's on the bottom of the deck? Oh, the Tower again. It's like there's been chaos. And I feel like the chaos that someone has tried to put onto you, they're now receiving. I've got here the Ace of Shields, which is a divinely given gift. So this is of not only money, but it's like a feeling of sovereignty. It's a feeling of coming home to yourself. It's like a piece of you that someone had stolen, a piece of your soul, a piece of your heart is now coming back to you. And I just saw the word hermit appear. So there's something here about you being alone, working alone, healing alone. Yeah, and I've got the Nine of Pentacles here as well, which is a card of being self-sufficient, not needing anyone outside of yourself. And we've got here the Ten of Shields as well, that Ten of Pentacles. There's something here in regards to healing in your family, in your ancestry. And they're saying here to me, it's time to kind of pick up your power, get your power together in order that you may feel truly abundant. You should have always been abundant. And we're saying this is like the end of, I've got the Ten of Swords appeared again in a different deck. And it's like this is a real complete end to all of that kind of manipulation and that stopping you from moving forward in the past, because we have the Empress card, which is a card of the mother. It's a card of abundance. So And they're saying to me, I've got more out of here. Yeah, you're moving away from stresses, of strains, of money troubles. They're saying you're moving away from that, and you're moving away from feeling like you are not enough, feeling not good enough, feeling like you're stuck, feeling like I've got this feeling of apathy here. It's like there's things that I want to do that I haven't been able to do, and they're saying to me, you can do them. You need to move away from whatever energy it is that's trapping you in that thought process, because there's a big thing up here about you changing the way you think about things, and so that you're free then to move forward, because I feel here that you've been stuck in maybe a life that has been a little bit boring, or is not kind of fulfilled. It's been fulfilling for you. It's like you've got a purpose. You need to move into that purpose. And they're showing me here, oh, these are beautiful. We're showing here you've gained so much wisdom, and there's wisdom in which to move forward now. It's like it's time to fly. And they're also showing me here you have achieved something. It's like the divine is giving you a certificate. You've achieved something. You have earned accolades. You have it's talking about notches on belts. So they're showing me here you've realised your beauty, you've realised your power, and it's time now here to have fun and to move into that part of your life that is just extraordinary. And they're showing me here I've got the deck of luminous pathways, and there's something very specific in that, is that your pathway is becoming luminous. It is becoming like you flying over a rainbow to your pot of gold. It feels absolutely amazing. And we've got here, look at this, spring equinox, renewal, growth, brand new beginnings. And we have all of these cards flying out. So let's see what they are. We've got here, yeah, inner beauty, hidden talents. I've got these gates that need to be opened, that you're needing to move on to this new pathway, into wonder, into inspiration, into beauty, into natural beauty. And there's something here also about twin flames. So there's something here about a union, partnership. There's something here about making choices, being at a crossroads, looking at yourself, really seeing what it is that you really want, and gaining, look at the scales again, gaining balance. It's time now to collect your harvest. Again, look at this, new hopes, new beginnings, the rising sun. We've got here the silver key, solutions, unlocking potential, and that you are in a time right now of reflection, pause and rebirth. So saying to me, you don't need to push into your next phase, but you need to stay in this moment of seeing what's unlocking. And is there any other cards that these beauties need to receive? Let's see. I'm picking up some tea leaves. What is next for them? What is next beyond this potential? Beyond this, them unlocking this potential. Beyond here, this moment of pause and reflection. We have this card has flown. Oh, these two tea. Oh no, I know what they are. We have here, they were the cards that I put down on purpose. We have here the wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Exactly. So you're in this phase of, I've dropped two cards and they're specific. I'll get those in a minute. I've got my foot on top of them, holding them down for some reason. So I feel like this moment of pause and reflection, just allow yourself to just flow through life right now without pushing. And we have here, if you were to push now for what you really want, or to make that massive move right now, it's like it wouldn't happen, because things aren't in place that need to be in place. Maybe certain people, maybe situations, maybe just something in yourself that just needs to become into growth and into fruition, so that you can really let go of the old past stuff, so you don't make the same mistakes and repeating patterns with new people coming in. So, and again, this keeps saying to me, February is very significant. We've got the Tower again. We've had the Tower come out twice, which is like splits, broken, falling apart. But this time we have a solid foundation. So they're saying to me, don't force things. Don't move forward into exactly what you're planning right now, because things won't work out. They're saying to me, pause, build that solid foundation, and then there'll be success without effort. So you're going through this phase where go with the flow right now. And we have here, look at this, arrow, and it says you are on the right path regarding some aspects of your life. Now, the two cards that have flown out is fire. So fire is a big thing. It may be that things just need to be transmuted. There's strong emotion that you're going through, either passion or hatred, you know, so there's fire here is very, very significant. And they're showing me here also about they're showing me here about taking right action, but making sure that you're not in an emotion that will pull you down. You hold great power, so don't move forward with anger and hatred, because that is what you will create more of, basically. They're saying you're on the right path, but there is something here that needs to be dealt with in regards to a strong emotion that is still outstanding, whether that be anger, hatred. So there's something here about dealing with that, just allowing that to move through you. It's like not suppressing it, just allow it to move through you, so that you're not working from that. And we've got here as well, bag, something important such as a new job or raise. So there's something here in regards to money, to work, to career. You're on the right path, but don't force anything yet. Hold on, wait, and there is amazing stuff coming in. So just treat yourself gently in this time. And I feel like that is your message. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, a message into how this sits with you and how this resonates. I'd love to hear it, and getting responses enables me to know I'm on the right track for you, and I will give you more of these. So take care, and I'll see you soon.